Yes, yes, yes. Diddly pip bop, pip 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 bop. Dum 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 diddly dit 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 dop. Okay. Shouldn't you put "we hope" in brackets after that? Live An-124 departure. We hope. The plan. Anyway, there we go. Hey folks! Let's see where she's not on radar yet. Let's see if we can get Chris in on it. Oh, why not? Oh! Hey folks, how you doing? Wow, what a day, eh? Thank you first of all to Vincenzo and Laura and Chriso as well. Watch this. This could be a good bank shot. Look at that. Yeah. This is about this time last night. I was sitting outside the hotel enjoying a frosty beer, and I was watching this this armada, literally armada of EasyJets going out, all on that same flight path. Sharp left turn, Clyde. Fantastic. Like an armada of bombers going out from midnight. And anyway, there we go. Is it going to happen? Isn't it going to happen? Let's see if we've got. Do we have any updates? God knows how I'm going to get back from here. I've got no idea, unless some very kind SEA Milano individual comes and picks me up. I don't know. I'm sure that I can Uber it from here. In fact, Mox is just over there. I don't know what it is. I think it's a hotel or something. I can just clamber me stuff over there and just whatever. Anyway, thank you again, folks, for tuning in today. It was absolutely awesome, I've got to say. Thank you to all the folks from Volga Dneper, the crew as well. What a hard working bunch of lads they are. I was saying, you don't want to be doing that when you've got a bad back. I can tell she's. Oh, here comes another one here. I bet you this is an EasyJet and it's going to go flat out with a big. Oh yeah, Chris owes me 10 quid. Put it on the slate, mate. Oh no, that's just come in, isn't it? That's just come in. Say about that. And he's just subscribed as well. A very warm welcome and a good evening to you. Juiced DeVitt. G'day to you, Juiced. Welcome to Big Jet TV, and welcome to anybody who joined up today. And of course, I wasn't reading out comments, and I couldn't do because I was mobile all day with that bleeding thing on me back. But it was well worth it, I have to say. Again, thank you to everybody at Fracked. And we will, because actually Vincenzo was just saying to me that in flipping heck, that was a big old fly. In these guys have a base in Basel, and Vincenzo spoke to them today about us, and it looks like we're probably going to be doing some stuff with them out there as well in Basel. Today's show, this is why I'm keen to get this departure shot, purely because I'm keen for this as the climatic shot coming out. So there's another one coming out. I bet this is a EasyJet. Or has he just landed? Has he just landed? He's just landed, hasn't he? Say about that. Folks, so thank you so much, really appreciate it. Basil Sims, Leroy, saying thanks. Chris, I believe is oh, he is coming out. He's coming out. He's coming out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now this is the shot that we would get. It looks pretty dark, but if we can get it. going straight over the top. No, he's banking now, isn't he? Yeah! Pretty dramatic from here, man. And as you can see, I'm being buzzed by these midges. Oh, wow, lots of them as well. Big load of them. I tell you what though, last night when I was sitting down having a beer, a midge came over and sort of like landed on my arm, and I smacked it and killed it. And I looked at it, and then it was like, oh mate, it's really beautiful colours. It's got like black and white feathers and all that kind of feathers, literally, you know, not feathers but legs or whatever, I don't know. It's been a long day, give me a break. Yes, Gaz Grill, good day to you, Gaz. Hope you're well. Hope everybody's well, folks. Lots of people to shout out to: Alison Baker, Chris Beck, Miraman, Trev Lyon, Chicky Armitage, Sarah Deal, Mark Rutter. Lots of people saying thanks to Chris, and he himself, Chris Schumacher, right there from Fracked, coming in to saying thank you, Chris. Really looking forward to doing more stuff with you in the not too distant future. That's a pretty big one that's just landed, isn't it? 777. Kojo Harrison, Abby Garvey, Christopher Waite. According to Flight Radar 24, An-124 departs Liège at 9. Oh, departo Liège, 9:14. Departs to, oh sorry, he's written it departo. Departo. He departs to Liège at 9:14. We're a bit screwed then, aren't we? It's going to be very dark then. Bcal Pam, thank you very much indeed. Michael Gressick, Chris Beck, Terry G, Bertlad, Sanj, HGC, Basil. So many comments, man. So many of you guys coming in and saying thank you. And Sabira, loved it. Awesome show. Kevin Treadwell, amazing day. Janine Kelly, Philip Goodger. What sort of data plan are you using? Later on that one. SHB Motorsports Productions. Wow. Very good evening to you, my friend. Dave Morgan. Neos 787 is the one that just landed there. Thank you very much indeed. Incidentally, what was that new freighter airline? Alisa or something like that. Drove right past it as we were driving out of the airport, and I immediately saw that. I said to Jilly, that's ex-Singapore, and it is ex-Singapore Airlines. Got another one coming out now. Mark Wilson, Air BT, thank you. Ian Morrison, Phil Sky, Trevor Russell, Sam Tweedale. Just been notified that you are back on, and here you are, Sam. Chris Wright, good afternoon to you. John Merton, and everyone in chat. Janine Haynes, Greenacres, good day to you. Jamie Brazier, Scotty Tarpley with his missus, hopefully. Captain Ron, good day to you. Neil Toombers. Oh, it's getting darker and darker, isn't it? The shot is becoming more and more difficult. But I tell you what, I'd take that if that was an An-124. Have we got any update at all on anything that's happening? I mean, it was what, 20 odd minutes ago that we left there, so well, maybe a little bit longer. See, filming through the fence. So hopefully, yes, we will be able to get ourselves. Is it? Ooh. Richard Bushell. I worked maintenance for US Airways in Charlotte, North Carolina. Is that North Carolina? Charlotte? North Carolina, I think. USA. The An-124 came in and they let us up on it. Very old technology. The radio room uses tubes. Wow, that's insane, isn't it? Yeah, I mean the flight deck on that thing is something to behold, folks. If you're my age, you'll understand it and appreciate it. But walk into a modern aircraft's cockpit and it's 2 seats. That's it. Very spacious, I have to say. Very open plan and very comfortable. But this thing is just literally arcing back to the Stone Age with the old telemetry, the old analog displays, very little in terms of in the way of a glass cockpit. Few glass. There's a radio operator. Can you believe there's a radio operator there, ladies and gentlemen? I just find that amazing. The aliens, they're coming. Kevin Brown War, Terry G. I never get this one. There we go. Skinton, okay. Well, thank you, my friend. Nick McNair, Aaron. They still haven't turned this transponder on. It's not showing up on Flight Radar 24 yet. Thank you, my friend. Ross Watts, Marcus Killingsworth. Yes. Of course, I was very drunk. Chicky Armitage, good afternoon. TCC, Scotty Tarpley, Debbie Speller, Deborah Speller, sorry. Terry G. Christine Gordon, I may not always chat, but I just love what you do. Love watching the planes. And by the way, there is an elderly gentleman, an ex-pilot, whom I introduced to your show, and he loves it. Thank you. That's very kind. That kind of is a cross-section there, isn't it? Kick it right. There it goes. I mean, I'm just hoping, still got a little bit of light over there. I'm just hoping that, why is that battery light on there? Not recording or anything, are we? FedEx triple rolling. FedEx triple rolling. Is this it coming now? This is a big wing jet, that's for sure. By heck. Yes, thank you, Christine. That's very kind of you, Christine. And the elderly gentleman for whom she introduced the show to. Thank you very much indeed. And whoever he may be, I hope he's enjoying the show as well. Ex-pilot, that was okay. So, oh, this is long. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Check this out, Jilly. Oh my God! Johansson! Yeah! Oh man, even if that's what all we get, it's just lights and noise. I'm here for the long haul, man. Wow. Oh, it will go that low, mate. It's carrying 100 odd tons, isn't it? I reckon that'll be scraping the barrel over the fence here. Hey, hey! Got Cargo Logic 747 on its way out as well, I believe. Did Chris give us any update in terms of what VDR have said? Mirrorman. Andy Stevenson. Stephenson. Yes, very right. Yeah, it is. Port and starboard. Starboard is green, port is left. The lights that you see on an aeroplane in terms of its navigation, same as a ship. So you know from which direction it is flying. It's interesting. Okay, Chris is on the blower with VDR right now, so thank you, Chris. Anyway, we'll just carry on reading some comments out, folks. I hope you don't mind seeing a plethora of lights at the end of the runway. What engines are on the plane must have some power on them? Jammy 331. Are we talking about that FedEx that just went out? That was that would have been the GE90. In fact, I think it was a FedEx freighter, therefore it would have been the GE115B. For Bravo. FedEx 777 Captain Ron, thank you very much indeed. Leslie Donaldson, that's some bank after takeoff. Love that. I'm getting some funny stares from people driving very slowly past me, but I shall just carry on. What's that man doing there, standing on the grass with a phone in his hand? It's when I get the old Bill come round, but they'll be all right. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. It's not like I'm like, you know, doing anything like standing here naked or something in me budgie smugglers. Thank you, Leroy, for that. Richard Mortara, good day to you. Ross Watts, Diesel 13, love that. Hodgie, good day to you. Top shows today, Jerry. Popping and today from filming and photography from a sunny Skiathos. Hope you got some good shots there, Mr. Hodgson. Michael G. Kelly, good afternoon to you. Steve Hull, stay! Belt-in low pass, yeah. That's okay. What happened to that Cargo Logic Jumbo, Chili? Did you say it was on radar, or I've just been bitten about 1,000,000 times on my feet because I've worn me little short socks today because I thought, well, all the Italians, no one wears socks in Italy, do they? If they do, they're very, very short, and the trousers are halfway up their legs as well. I love it. I love the Italian style and just everything about it. Hey, Sarah Deal, awesome. It was what? Oh, it was Kay, was it? Okay. Thank you, Kay. Dave Bowman, thanks so much for today, Jerry and Gilly. Amazing content. Think you will both sleep well tonight. Yes, I certainly will. But I am going to have a cold one as and when I get back to in the American bar. There's an American bar in the hotel that I'm at. Not that there's any Americans in it, but there you go. I watched this morning when I woke up at 3:30 to make sure that I was ready for 4:15 to be ready for 5:15, which turned into 7:15, which then went to no, it was about 7:15. Anyway, I was watching Top Gear in Italia. Funny enough, it's delayed. They're still lashing it. 9 o'clock, yeah. Okay. Well, you know, 40 minutes. We can keep going. Lee Smythe, good afternoon. Let's fly away. Fantastic day, Jerry. Takeoff will be worth the wait. Oh, I like the way that he's written that. It will be worth the wait. Thank you again, and thank you so much, Joe Thompson, the Bootle lad. David Edwards, Andy Stephenson, Trevor Russell, had a good day. Scott Tarpley, Turbo Tim's Otherworld, been watching all day, thought it was about time I said hi, and thanks, Jerry and Gilly. Turbo Tim's, thank you very much indeed. What? Sorry, Gilly, repeat that. Okay, Cargo Logic. Yep, we're good with that. Oh, it's ABC, is it? Well, that's pretty befitting of the day. After all, Cargo Logic, ABC, and well, actually, funny enough, Cargo Logic, ABC, and Volga Denep all work together in the same sort of like arena. Darren 747. How many more years, Jerry, will the aircraft be flying? Well, Darren, let's face it, she's only 20. What was it, 27 or something like that, Jerry? 29 years old. I mean, that's getting on, isn't it? You know, for a freighter. I mean, she's showing her age, put it that way. But hey, look, at the end of the day, it has to go through serious A, B and C checks, just like any aircraft does. And in fact, to be perfectly honest with you, these An-124s and the other Russian aircraft are subject to even more stringent checks because of the fact that they fly into the US, which is actually why all of Volga Dnepr's fleet of 124s, IL-76s, were re-engined in order to pass those stringent rules and regulations. K-top, you can't be the sound of big jets going over your head, especially when they are low. It blows my mind. It certainly does, and that's why we're just gonna sit tight and hang here for this aircraft, folks. And then I'm just gonna have to see how I get back. But Alex Collins, Alex Collins saying transponder is on. Robert McNamara, thanks for the great show. Been glued all day. That's wonderful. Chicky Armitage, thank you. Air Beatty. Flying Banana just come on radar to London Heathrow. Okay, so this will be going up like a skyrocket. It'll be about 9,000 feet by the time it reaches me. Ian Snelling, thank you very much indeed. Also confirming DHL A300 on radar. David Houghton. Yes, it's not sunny Castleford. Paul Marriott, been watching since the beginning. It's 0118 here, but we'll stop up to the end. Fantastic. I know a lot of you guys and girls have been hanging with us all day, and it's been great to have you with us and keeping everybody company as well. And the great chat, I'm hearing that there was some superb chat going on during the day. Stay, put a sticker on your forehead. There we go. When's it out, Aviation Gamer? Well, hopefully within 40 minutes, we're hoping. Marcus Killingsworth. Pilot Paul Chocks Away, great show, thank you very much indeed. Trevor Russell, Mark Wallace, thank you very much. Richard Mortara, Italian police generally not accepting of plane spotting unless you have an official ID badge. Oh, okay, well, one has already passed me tonight, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Nothing to mention that's mentioned on, to be honest with you, on Spotter Guide. Spotter Guide are very up to date and very good at their information pages, and a lot of people use them when they go overseas to find decent locations. And I am sure that on Spotter Guide, this is probably one of their locations. Paul Marriott, there are 13 Antonov 124s in operation at the moment. Yeah, of course, the Antonov Bureau, Antonov Airlines, operating a number of them, as well as, of course, the Maria AN-225. Okay. Ben Brown, no 747s on ground at MXP according to Flight Radar. Well, there. Okay, all right. Well, we had a Cargo Lux earlier on, didn't we? Joe Thompson. Joe Thompson's tomorrow's flight is around about 1:30 in the afternoon. Phil Sky, Mirror Man. Stay. Love this Antonov, but love the AN-22 turboprop because of the noise. I tell you what, that would be an awesome shot. We caught the AN. Oh no, it's the AN-12 we've caught a couple of. Oh, the AN-22's that massive one with the props. Yeah, huge, great big Goliath of an aeroplane. Don't see it very much, unfortunately, but if we ever get the opportunity, then we will, of course, catch it. Rod Duff, thank you very much indeed. Great show. Been here since the start. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Scotty's going to track the flight back. Derek L, thank you so much for a fab day. Amazing to see how much work goes into loading a heavy lift. Indeed, it was pretty amazing to see that. Let's just zoom back here and then just see what happens when I put myself on the old screen. Okay, there we go. Has that light just come on? JF Bryson. Okay, Jeff Bryson, anyone's returning to the UK thinking that theft and trace,
I think that's a typo there. Theft and trace. Bing. Excuse me. Did you did you steal a Mars bar from Mr. Patel's shop this afternoon at approximately 8 p.m? We would appreciate it if you would let us know. Thank you very much indeed. Yours sincerely, Theft and Trace. No. Well, put it this way. If I think it is defunct now, but I think it is defunct now. But if I was to return tomorrow and somebody on the aircraft was to test positive, I don't have to isolate because I'm double jabbed, but you are asked to obviously observe precautions and so on and so forth, which I always do anyway. And I've got to be honest with you folks, you know, we've had all this time now, and I'm probably one of those people who've been in the situation so many times where potentially I could have contracted COVID. But every single test I've had has all come back negative. The only test that I ever had was that first one that I ever had, which was way back in the day, and it came back inconclusive. Yeah, and that was when everyone was rushing down. I can't even remember how I had it done. But anyway, it was oh yeah, it was yes, that's right. Yeah, it didn't work. Paul Marriott. Maximus is the only other. Is this the An-124? I think he's talking about there. Mike Nocta. Good evening, all. What an exciting day. How the airframe holds all that weight. Incredible. Yes, it is an incredible feat of engineering. I think they're massively over-engineered. Those big, as they were back in the day. Those I call them Russian freighters, but of course they're part of the previous Soviet Union or whatever it is. It's been a long day. Forgive me. Okay, I need to do something with this, and because it keeps shutting down every 30 seconds. Let's put that onto. Never. Joe Thompson. Filton 216. Yes, I'm tired. I am tired. I've got to say, I'm pretty tired. But this has got to be the ultimate finale, hasn't it? If it works. Alan Robbins, you can start the show now. I'm out of the bath. There we go. Fast as Funk, Diesel 13. Sling a load of talcum powder over you. Remember that? Actually, we're down to one. Already, this battery's quite. So let me just put a charge on that. Hold on a minute. Somewhere around there. Okay, so I think this is the Maximus darkestness that we're going to have. Firework mode. Okay. Well, I'm currently. Oh. We'll change it then. Change it. Oh, isn't that lovely? Yeah. Wow. Wow, Professor. So the guy with the name is a professor. Wow, fantastic. The professor, yeah. The prof. Here we go. See what this one does. Oh, I've got to put it in firework mode, haven't I? We'll do that in a second.
So this is as good as it's gonna get now. This is, we're in full darkness now. But that will be good enough. Yeah. Even the tiddlers sound good, don't they? Right, let's try this then, shall we? Is there a firework mode? Which one's the firework mode? No, that's snow, isn't it? The torch? There isn't a firework mode. Which one's firework mode? We've tried them all, haven't we? We've done this. We've been through all this before. That doesn't... Oh. Oh, no. Ooh, ooh, blimey, hold on a minute. Thought it was going to blow up then. Yeah. Okay, what did that do there? Okay, that lit it up a little bit. Makes it a bit red. Oh, blimey. Oh, I tell you what, it kind of lights it up though. We can, oh, is it a bit too... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's firework mode. Let's try that. Oh, it's gone darker though, isn't it? Ooh. I don't know. Just go back to this again. Just stand by. Yeah, that kind of like... Yeah, that kind of it. You can see all the filter. It's a bit blurry though, isn't it? It's a bit blurry. It's just... Yeah. Yeah, it was determined. There's something taxiing out. Let's just have a look and see. This is firework mode. Okay, we'll leave it on firework mode, see what happens. But if they drove all night to get to you, do. He didn't. He's been driving all day. Missed the show. James Hinksman, got to give it to you, Jerry. You go above and beyond for this channel. Well, of course I do, James. Well, not of course I do, but I just do. Yeah, because it's you. It's you I do it for. I want this shot. It's so important to me to get this so that you can all go to bed all nice and cozy and be all happy with a smile on your face by knowing that this thing came racing across the top of you. We've got to stay till departure, haven't we? Marcus Killingsworth, thank you very much. And if I could buy you a beer, I would. Oh, that's very kind of you, Marcus. Cavoc An-124 at Birmingham at the moment. Paul Marriott. Wow, that is the one, the Cavoc that we talked about. I think that's that Dreamliner coming out, isn't it? I can see. Okay, so this is an A300. Is it a bit clearer at this? It's just lights in it. That's a shame because wow. Yeah, it is more in focus. But do you see more plain? It's a tricky one, that, isn't it? Yeah, let's just have a little look and see what happens. Oh, blimey. Fire! Fire! The fair's on fire! Sorry. Oh, he's okay. All right. La Ferrari Games. Good afternoon to you, Mark Lambert. Great dedication and stamina today, as always. Thank you, Andy James. Big Jet. Propping eyes open with matchsticks, been up since the start, Andy. Thank you, my friend. That's very kind of everybody who stayed along. You've got to just hang in there for this one, haven't you? You've got to hang in there, folks. Rab H, how does Cherry look so fresh after that marathon? What, the one I just ate? Yeah, it's not very funny, is it? Mind you, I could do with a Mars bar now. Flipping it. Darren Graham Photography. He's off to Heathrow to do some night photography. Wow, there we go. Dick Dastardly. Did you find out why engine intakes were blackened on the 124? Was it to do with reverses? Engine intakes were blackened. You know what? I think that's just an age thing, to be honest with you, Mr. Dastardly. I think, there was a sort of like a swirl on the intake. I don't know if that was because something was sort of like, you know, was battered around the engine intake, around the fan casing, but you know, there was definitely some markings there, wasn't there? But yeah, it is incredible. Gary Lockton. It's a shame it's not Halloween. We'd make a great show with a woo. Jeffrey Dingle. Next out, DHLA 300. I've caught that one. Sorry, my friend. It's a bit late in the day for that. I'm way back on comments. Looking dapper, Jerry, to your usual desk Dickcott twist. Well, I look nothing like old Vincenzo today. He looked fabulous, Vincenzo. Love it, mate. Love it. Marcus Killingsworth. I know, it's absolutely splendid, isn't it? Look like Basil 40. Who's this then? Can't do that, of course. Been watching since 1:49 a.m. Year 4 insomnia. The prof. That's the prof. Bobby 13. Thank you. Sorry, folks. Dotted circle. The star in the ring. Oh, okay. This is the chat after the. Okay, got one coming out, Julie. Sunset Moss were the best. Okay, Renee Jensen, Diesel 13, Terry Slater. Good evening to you. Bidith Day, Jardy's 37. Jerry the movie maker. That's what old. Hey, you are making the movie, so you do what you have to do, and all that. Tony Stark. What shampoo do you use? Hair looks good. Flip it. It's a good job it's dark. It's like selling a car in the dark, man. I look fantastic right now, don't I? But I can assure you, my hair doesn't. Here we go. Here's one coming out. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, listen to this. Look at this. Huh. What's this? Oh, wow. It's all lit up, mate. Oh, we're gonna see this. We're gonna see this, man. Look at his bum lights, look. Yeah, look at that. The old Max does that now, doesn't it? The new Max. Yeah, that was radical, man. Got another one coming out. Got a new member. The Railway 007. Good afternoon to you, Railway 007, and a very warm welcome to Big Jet TV. Hope you managed to catch today's show. Rebecca G. Thank you for a great day. Have been listening all day from Terry G's laptop. You guys are outstanding. Thank you very much indeed. Liz Matthewman, Renee Jensen. Got to see this to the end. Del Boy, Ron Swanson.
Ray Rowson, one of the best shows I've seen, so educational. Well, that was the good thing. I was hoping that it might be educational as well as entertaining and all of that stuff. State, any idea you could try to get your logo and some candy to sell on your... Oh, no, you're all right. Thanks, State. Great idea, but no, thank you. You're talking about Brighton Rock, innit? You could get Brighton Rock and do it that way, I guess, but... it's not good for your teeth, Brighton Rock, is it? Or rock in general. It's the worst thing you could possibly... You might just get a big lump of sugar and just shove it in your mouth and just suck on it. Jay Ruitz, thank you so much for waiting for the departure. Thank you very much indeed. Ken Pacey. Neil Swart, good afternoon. I have some catching up viewing to do. Same time there as down here. Kelvin Jones, good afternoon. Try night mode, that's the one with the moon. No, I think we're all right with this one just because it's catching it. It's catching it perfectly. You look like the young monster in Carry On Screaming when the night hits you in a certain way. Oh, thanks again. Oh, when the light hits you in a certain way. It's nice, isn't it? Anyway, if the polizei do come and say hello, then I have no doubt that they'll understand that we're here for a particular reason. That light keeps coming on and going off. That's why it goes bing bong like that, like it just did there. The young monster on Carry On Screaming. The young monster in Carry On Screaming. Is that one of the old? Is that one of the old films? Is it? Anyway, there we go. Rab H, Liz Matthewman, Phil Sky, Russ CT. Thanks, folks, for everybody giving Railways 007 a good shout out. Thank you very much indeed, and a warm welcome to you, Railways. Is Neos part of TUI? Joe Thompson asking. Good question, because it certainly looks like it, doesn't it? You could certainly be. Oh, is this the Ethiopian Dreamliner? There we go. I can hear it already. Look at this. Oh, is it not? What aircraft is it? Oh no, this one here. This is the Ethiopian. Very derated, man. Very derated. Wow. So, do what? Leroy. Oh, blimey, these are old comments. Flipping heck, how many comments have we got here? Leroy, thank you. Schmitty87. Yeah, Scotty. Captain Ron, thank you. Rab H, Ben Brown, Ethiopian, off to Rome. Only a 40-minute flight. How about that? Carry On Screaming. Love the sound of the engine. Bidith Day saying thank you. Nicely lit though, Jerry. Trev Line saying got a new member. Sherry Thorne. Welcome, Sherry, and great to see you here. Wonderful to have you with us on Big Jet TV. Oh, that's Sherry from Fracked, is it? That's another. I've got something push it back. Sherry, great to see you here, and thank you for all of your help as well, Sherry. That's someone else at Fracked that we in the back room with Fracked, who was very helpful in helping us with the banner that you saw today. Is it still on there, Jilly? Oh, you got it running? Yeah. There you go. That banner right there. Hope it worked out for you, Sherry, and thank you very much indeed. Air BT flying tonight. NEOS is a subsidiary of Alpitours. It used to be part owned by TUI, but no longer is. There we go. Kojo Harrison, Jerry, the coverage today has been a great lesson in aircraft engineering. A million thanks for enduring for several hours and staying even in the dark for us. Absolutely, Kojo, an absolute pleasure. The Prof, that was a pretty good nighttime shot. It was, wasn't it? And lots of people saying hello to Sherry, of course. Part of Ethiopian's passenger service. It stops in Rome, then continues to Addis Ababa, so they can serve both cities without having to use a different aircraft. There we go, Ben Brown. Thank you very much indeed. Great show. Been watching throughout the day. Ian Lyles, thank you very much indeed. Ian, good to see you here. DHL 757 taxiing, Paul Marriott saying. That's going to go up like a skyrocket, that's for sure. Boot, lad. So many people saying hello to Sherry, and that's wonderful to see. Great. Glad you liked my photo on Twitter. The 747 pins are 1990. Thank you. Ask Captain Zane if he normally flies with his bum lights on. There we go. That one's going to carry, innit? Stuart Watson. Appropriate way to use the approach lights for full lighting. There we go. Sherry Heller, of course, saying hello to all you members. Still got over 700 people viewing. How awesome is that? Thank you very much indeed, Marcus. Yes, indeed, we do attract people who are interested in aviation and like to get involved in nice, healthy chat as well. And of course, all of you folks out there in Facebook land as well who are watching around the world as well. A big hello and welcome to you. Go on, give us a share, give us a like as well. That's probably would be a nice thing. You and Lee, you should get an Apple Watch to see how many steps you do a day when filming these sorts of streams, Ewan. I've got it on my phone, haven't I? I've got it on my phone, so yeah, but I don't carry my phone in my pocket all the time. But, you know, me pocket, yeah. Okay, but there we go. Yes, and Sherry, thank you. It was a brilliant job. San Sharma heard an engine start up there. Let's hope it might be. Nothing happening at the moment, is there? Ian Cumming, Big Jet TV, my 747 hoodie turned up today. Looks awesome. Thanks a lot. It is good. It's good gear, actually. I have to say, the old the hoodies. You're getting geared up for the autumn slash winter, no doubt. There, Ian. Sharon Kerridge, I, Jerry, and Jilly. Thanks for a great show today. I would like to say I'm glad you have been here through the front line. Many big thanks. When's the next show, Sharon? As I mentioned earlier, I may be doing a show on Thursday. We'll see how things pan out, because we've got quite a lot of backlog in stuff that we have to do. Marcus Killingsworth, sorry. And I am bad at names. John King, good afternoon to you. You certainly sleep well tonight, Mark Appleby. Yes, I will. An-124 crew munching on stroganoff. Taxi for Cherry will quick. Just put my nipper to bed, left my phone on feed downstairs. Has it gone yet, Lee Russell? No, it hasn't, my friend. Thank you for your help, Sherry. Lots of people saying thank you indeed. Now, there is an interesting machine, Ben's interesting machines. Which one is that, Ben? Are you talking about today's show with the An-124? Not sure. Mirrorman 747, where he is. Hey, there we go. Steve Green, thank you very much indeed. Great day. Rob Ogg, great show. Hi from Blackpool in the UK. Hope things are getting better up there for you guys in Blackpool. I can imagine Jerry being so knackered tonight that he jolts himself out of bed and then thud San Sharma. Well, I mean, I'm going to have a bit of a walk, aren't I? When I pack all this lot up, I've got to head down that way. To get myself an Uber, because I don't think I'm going to get an Uber from this position where I am here. Hans Olaf Mork, good evening to you. Michelle Griffiths. Jerry, I have thoroughly enjoyed today's show. Had it on all day, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Absolute pleasure, Michelle. Abby Garvey, good afternoon to you. Good evening, sorry, to you. Hopefully flying on Saturday. I'll be wearing my Big Jet TV hoodie in the airport, Abby Garvey saying. Brilliant. That's wonderful, Abby. You'll get probably maybe one or two people who may notice you, notice the logo, but also what happens to me when I walk on the plane now, the flight attendants normally say, "Oh, Big Jet TV," and the flight crew as well from time to time say, "Oh, right, we know you." Coming up to 3 a.m. here in Malaysia. Gonna sleep well once show ends. Phil Sky, yes. Paul Hiley, great shots, thank you. Keisa and Amumu's bum light sounds like a team on University Challenge. Bum light Stevens. Stay, remember to duck when the Antonov goes over. I hope I have to, I really do. Kelly Holmes is a new member on Big Jet TV. Isn't Kelly Holmes a famous Olympic athlete or something? But anyway, Kelly, very warm welcome to Big Jet TV. We do see a NEOS 789 into Birmingham for maintenance from time to time. Scotty Tarpley saying, can't count either. No, I can't. Incoming, or what's this coming out? Oh, I'm so close to being TTNN. I'm on TTNB tomorrow. TTNA. Oh. Tight bank. Here we go. That's a pretty good shot for night time, isn't it? It's a good job I don't need a jacket. Because I haven't got anything warm to wear. Come along now, Antonov. An-124. Blimey, why not? Hoping the weather is clear for going west flight path out of Heathrow at the weekend, as going to visit my mum near Didcot so I can get more photos. Pids 1990. Odette Hull. Kojo Harrison. Oh, Kojo Harrison, please look out for summer snakes. Okay. Yeah, but I've got my short socks on, haven't I? Andy James, good to see you here, Andy. Rab H used to walk over 10 miles a day at work. Wow. Oh, Ryanair, here we go. He'll do a big bank to the right. Stick around, and when it comes to the moment, make sure you share the feed, because this is, if you share the feed, then whoever for whomever you share it to are going to be like, hey man, thanks for sharing that, man, that was absolutely awesome. You and Lee, are you anywhere near the Monza race circuit? I think I'm right at the northern tip of Italia. Do they have regional dialect for Italy? Like, you know, like hello there and bayek and shut it and I say and oh no. But no, that's England, isn't it? So I don't know. Oh dear. Thank you very much indeed. If you are sitting on the right side of the aircraft tomorrow, you'll see the lakes Maggiore and Orta about 10 miles after takeoff. That's where my family are. Richard Mortara. Now that's very interesting because I did mention to Vincenzo talking about something like I don't know what he was talking about, but we got onto the subject of this lake that I flew over, and it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but look at that. Look how blue that is, and that might be where you're talking about, Richard. I don't know. Seem to think that he said Lakes Maggiore. Something sort of like sparked off on that one. UPS 747-8 was in at EMA yesterday. I heard it fly over my house, Chris. That's a gamble. I can guarantee you're gonna. It's an easy thing to do, making today's show into a 3-minute video. It will be pretty awesome, I have to say. What you got? DC, maybe that was like I don't know. Fast as funk. Monza is literally in the middle of Milan city in the park. Oh, okay, yeah, BT, yes they do. They have different slang words like we do as well. Okay. Yes, regional dialects are very common in Italy. There's one where my family are from, Richard Mortara saying. Very funny, Sanj. Oh, Phil Hiley. Biggest aircraft we've had into Southampton was Air Force One Boeing 747. Nothing wrong with that. That's pretty cool. Mark Harding been watching all day. Ted the dog loved it too. What's that? Who's that? See him off. Al McFarlane, Bluminek, Jerry, are you on time and half or double time after putting in a shift like today? Great show. I've been on and off all day. Al, thank you very much indeed. Really, I'm absolutely shattered, I've got to be honest with you, but we've got to wait, haven't we? We've got to wait for this. It's just the booming sound, and okay, but it's not even on radar yet, is it? Richard Mortar, Monza race circuit is northeast of Milan. Monza is where Ayrton Senna very unfortunately lost his life, wasn't it? And Roland Ratzenberger as well, I think. It's a pity it's not a starry, starry night. Oh, okay, it's a little bit worrying. I've got a blue light flashing on that mic. That isn't good. That is not good. Okay. Let me just have a look here and see if we've got. Don't want to be dropping anything around here. Where is that?
Okay, we might have to revert to the stick mic. What won't pack in? What are we talking about? Stand by. Okay, I'm just going to switch this mic out, folks. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. That's what that geezer should have played the other day. She's on radar! Hurrah, folks! He's on radar, he's on radar. He's on radar. Of course, this is the Ruslan, ladies and gentlemen. Is the mic working, Jilly? Mic working? Okay, this is the Ruslan, folks. It's called the Ruslan. I think it's some kind of mythological connection, something like that. But Maria, the An-124 is called Maria. It's a she, and the Ruslan, it's a he, this headoplane. And that's Chris Schumacher, the man himself from Fracked, who gave me that piece of amazing information. It's on radar, Leroy saying, Leslie Dallerton, it's on radar, now on radar, Zoe Marie, you won't be disappointed, Paul. There we go. Martin Dianali, great show today. Thank you very much indeed, Martin. An-124 on radar. Ayrton Beatty, Paul Brown, transporter on. Chris Schumacher, here we go. Ackerbilk Brill. It was Ackerbilk, wasn't it? Anyway, whatever. Thank you, Scott. Marcus Killingworth. That is, I'm so glad this is happening, folks, because, you know, if only these guys knew that I was here at the end of the runway filming them going out, because they'll be all like, oh, I thought he was going to film us. But no, anyway. Bellissimo on radar, An-124 Mirrorman. See if you can reach up and touch it, Rav H. Well, hopefully it'll only be this high. Folks, she's carrying a lot of weight, so and she's a big old. He's a big old fella. Sorry, he's carrying a lot of weight. He's a big old lad, isn't he? Got to remember that. Okay, Air BT Senna lost his life at Imola, of course, my apologies. On radar, this should be good. Mark Appleby. Quick, Jerry, if you hurry, there's a 747 on finals at East Midlands. Richard Mortara, thank you. Terry G, stick your hand out and get a bus back, Jerry. No, I'm not going to do that. What's the payload, Mark Duffy? The weight of the payload is around about 93 tons for the boiler and the structure that it's connected to. But then, of course, you've got also the cradle that's inside the aircraft as well, which probably weighs in at around another 20 tons or something like that, 17 to 20 tons. Paul Hodgson, also FedEx 747 on radar as well. There we go. Stranger on the shore, Bobby 13. Ethan Passman, thank you, on radar now. Duncan or Jerry, I mean Jerry, guy who builds the runway, he interested in doing a show for you. Well, is it really already the most tracked plane on flight radar and it hasn't departed yet? Wow, we get that a lot on Big Jet TV, I have to say. Thank you, Duncan. Gary Lockton due to take off at 0920, at 9:20 Milan our time. That's probably around about right, I would have said. Ben Brown, thank you very much indeed. Bootlet, speakers on standby for the 124. Folks, get sharing now. Hit that like button as well. I really appreciate that if you can, both Facebook and share it on Facebook and share it on YouTube, whichever way. Can you share to Facebook on YouTube, Julie? You can. Okay, so that's probably the best thing to do, I'd imagine. Because let's face it, most people who are on YouTube, you can share it wherever you like. But get sharing 10 tons of chains. Yeah, Rabage, it was incredible. 70, I think it was 80 chains, and these are pretty hardy chains as well, folks. These are like steel chains anchoring this piece of equipment down, and then of course you've got all the ramp that we saw being built today. That is all on board the aircraft as well. So a huge amount of tonnage, and they're going to be. I think they're going to be putting these engines through their paces. And of course, a big congratulations as well, I have to say, to Fracked for pulling off this this amazing task. It's their biggest their biggest freight consignment to date. Obviously, they do a lot. I think the Fracked Italy started off with a couple of employees. Now there's around about 35. So big congratulations to just then. I thought it did a thing. Anyway, or is that someone a message? But anyway, big congratulations to Fracked for pulling off this one, because it's a really good one. Mark Duffy, 100% thrust then. I'd imagine she's going to be, there's no D-rated departure for this one. She's taking off with close to her maximum takeoff weight. She's heading to Leipzig first. That'll be a tech stop. Liège, sorry. She's heading to Liège first. That'll be a tech stop for fuel, I think. There's a few more stops that she has to do. One in particular, which is a cruise stopover, so that they can get the rest that they need, and then ending up in the United States on Thursday. There's an articulated lorry waiting for Jerry at Heathrow car park full of mini rolls. An-124 has pushed back Andrew Reid. Good thing is that this 124, be reminded, folks, that when this 124 pushes back, there's a slightly longer procedure than normal, because it has its own tow bar, which needs to be then hoisted up into the back of the aircraft, like we saw all those things that were being hoisted up into the back of the aircraft today, those beams and so on and so forth. That's something that they do. They carry their own tow bar as well, designed specifically for the aircraft. Is something coming out? Yes, it is. Their Dreamliner was in today as well, wasn't it? The Ram Dreamliner was in today. I don't know if I'm going to bother having a beer, actually. I think I'm too knackered, to be honest with you. Hello, who's this? What are you doing? Bloody hooligan. Hey up. God, I've got itchy feet now. In a nice way. Steve Vincent, I think I owe you a beer for today. Thank you very much indeed. Hammy Inc. Over 2,000 watching. There we go, folks. Make sure you share it. Come in and say hello if you're a member. Really enjoyed your company today, even though I didn't get to chat with too many people, because I was obviously filming all day long. Hodgie, 3 DHL inbound in the next 12 minutes. Having to chain down my speaker's boot, or lad saying, gotta be one awesome takeoff. It is, Lucy Roberts. It really, really is going to be an awesome time. I think this is going to be the most awesome departure of the year so far, folks. I mean, I know we've had a lot, you know, overhead departures out of the paddock and other stuff, but this is a, God, blimey, that's a really itchy one, that is. Oh, it's lovely though, isn't it? I feel like one of the horses. Oh, it's nice. Richard Mortara, Jerry, you're getting lots of mentions on the MXP Spotters Group Facebook page. A very warm welcome to anybody watching on the MXP supporters Facebook Spotters, sorry, Facebook page. Been promoting your work. Thank you, Richard. To be honest with you, folks, if you know of a Facebook page, a spotting group, by all means let me know. I'm more than happy to give a shout out to specific spotter groups, because I know there are a lot of them out there, good decent ones as well. I know there are some fairly corrupt ones, but there are a majority of the Facebook groups out there who are spotter groups are very good, nice people, and it's great to have you guys, and thank you, Richard, for that. Have you got a face mark for the 124 Smoke Terry G? No, I'm just gonna take it all in. Antonov is going to be awesome through my cinema surround system stay, saying evening Jerry, Andy James. Oh, this is just going to be awesome, man. I mean, we're talking about hedge clipping here. I do hope. I mean, literally, you know, he's not going to struggle to get off the ground, but he's going to use all of the runway, I would imagine. Ben Brown, Scott Topley, John Thackeray, getting excited now, Jerry. It's been a long day. Big Jet TV, Marcus, Big Bite TV, Marcus. Flipping heck. Scratch pole needed. Yes. Ponies, lots of them. You have 2,000 people watching on YouTube at the moment. Thank you, Neil Camp, and welcome to everybody who's tuned in. It's only, of course, what is it? 8:15 in the UK right now, and of course wherever everybody else is, and 2,000 people tracking the An-124 on radar. Leroy saying, Ben Brown, watch it go up like a rocket. No way, not a chance, mate. This thing's carrying maximum load. Air cargo. Fly fracked. Hans Olaf Mork saying air cargo each equals fly fracked. I like that. I did a promo once for who was it? It wasn't a promo. I kind of made it myself just for the hell of it. It was. I'll come back to that in a minute. But it was a really good finish that I had for it, and I think I might do this for Fracked, because I know they will probably be a lot more appreciative of it. Spoke to the owner of the company, not Fracked, but the owner of this other company. It's on the end of my tongue. It was. No, it was. Hold on. Rocket Cargo. Got a base at Heathrow as well. Did a piece for them up at Stansted, which was really cool with the IL-76, again with Volga Dneper. Made a really cool promo. Unfortunately, the footage was all grainy and crap, really, so you couldn't really use it. But it's pretty cool. I think if you search on YouTube, Big Jet TV Rocket Cargo, and it's ROCKIT, I think, Rocket Cargo. But I think it was like, you know, ship it, freight it, rock it, or something like that. That's what I put at the end of it, or something like that. I don't know. Flipping no. Steve Jeff, thanks for the great day, Jerry. Thank you very much indeed, Steve, for coming along. Gaz Grill, nothing else I'd rather be watching right now than this, Jerry. Oh, that's very kind of you, Gaz. How do you know how many people are tracking on radar? Jeremy Stokes saying, good question, Jeremy. How do you know, Jelly? how many people are tracking on radar. Yeah, but where do you see that? Where do you see that most tracked flights? Oh, it's on desktop. It's on desktop apparently. Anne Remington delayed to 21:11 according to flight radar. Well, it is past that now, so Jason Murphy have been lucky to see An-124 at Belfast International a few times. 2 years ago, it took wings for the A220 from Northern Ireland to Canada. There we go. Wow. From Northern Ireland to Canada. Wow. That's interesting. So that's, wow. They've got those chains right. Yeah, they have. They've been doing it so many years, these guys. They know exactly what they're doing. And by goodness me, I think they put extra chains in as well because of those bolt issues that we saw earlier on as well. So it's she's well fastened down there, of course. Boiler looks like an ant inside that massive fuselage. Rusty T probably gently starting those big, those 4 big ones up. Yes. Russian engines is all I can say with these ones. He's on the move, Tony Mikalev saying. Is he on the move? Oh, if you drag down the section where it says search, it is there on the mobile version, Ben Brown saying. Thank you. You can see it on the app as well. Bidith Day saying it's on Flight Radar 24 app as well. Just pull the top bar down. There we go. You and Lee, if you swipe down. Okay, there we go. Everyone's saying it now. I'm gutted as I've missed most of today's, but fair play that you're still on after all this time. What dedication. Wow, Terry Thomas. Thank you very much indeed, Terry. Slide down. There we go. Wish we could have heard the startup Rab H. Yeah, you know, it's funny because I did say when I was in there and we were looking at options on, you know, the aircraft starting back, pushing back and all that kind of thing. If I had seen it taxi it out, I would have seen it going out, but I would have only seen it disappear off into the distance, and probably it would have gone behind aircraft tails and other paraphernalia, unfortunately. So it was a bit of a trade-off, and I'm really glad that we managed to get those closing shots like we did. We got the guys waving as well. We got the aircraft nose lifting up, which was pretty awesome, I have to say. So we got everything from literally the beginning with it landing, taxiing in, doing all the dropping, la 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 la, with this, that and the other, the whole full load, the whole day, all the problems that they came across, and then of course the cranes and all that kind of thing, and then of course this is the icing on the cake. Literally, it is the icing on the cake. Jerry should go to Nebraska to see the arrival. Well, Lord Geeker, funny you should say that, but I was actually invited out there by Chris to go out there and film the arrival, or be with them for the arrival. What's this coming out, Julie? Oh, it's coming in. It's just landed, isn't it? It's just landed, isn't it? Yeah, it's just landed. Rab H, they'll probably hold it on the brakes for ages before takeoff. Yes. The An-124, if you look at the one that we did up at was it Lossiemouth? Or was it Prestwick? Prestwick. It was Prestwick with a 225. You can see the whole back end of the aircraft shuddering like that as they hold her on the brakes and get the engines up to full power in order to get that thing off the ground. It wasn't the most spectacular departure at Prestwick, I have to say. However, it was an awesome thing to watch. So if you get the opportunity, make sure you tune into that as well, because they taxi past us and all that. It's just an awesome thing. But I think you're right that they will probably hold her on the brakes, hold him on the brakes for a little bit of time, just to make sure that they've got all that takeoff power for departure. Am I going to see it from here taxiing out? I don't think I am I? Because she's way down there. But anyway. pushing back takes longer for the An-124, so you choose their own tow bar fill sky. Yes, indeed they do, and therefore they need to hoist it up, put it in the back, close the doors up, and then there's also a man on the ground as well, because they don't use any of the ground teams. They use their own operator down on the ground, so he'll have the comms feed. He's the last one. Fold everything away, check everything's all right. They'll stand there and watch the engines run up as well, and give a thumbs up to the. So they do everything themselves. Don't rely on anybody from the ground, apart from the tug itself that hooks up the tow bar and pushes the aircraft back. That then gets wheeled out the back, hoisted in the back, doors close, geezer gets in the front, and then off they go. So yes, it is a slightly longer procedure than normal, that's for sure. Oh, Bidith Day upgraded membership to first class. Good upgrade, Bidith, thank you very much indeed. Folks, incoming cargo air 737 8S freighter on finals. Thank you for that, San Sharma. The Lowy family, good afternoon to you. Flight Radar 24 is notoriously funny on the ground, so keep an eye. Okay, yeah, Russ E.T., thank you for that. Yeah, we will keep an eye on a. I wonder if I can actually see anything down there. Let's just have a little look and see if there's anything down there. Sorry. I can see a giant tripod. She is moving, okay. Well, she'll move towards us. Okay, folks, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, yeah. Oh, really? So, okay. Hold on to your hats, boys, because this is going to be loud. Get sharing. Tell your friends. Tell your granny and your granddad, because they might enjoy it. And tell them to put the volume up to 11. Electric bus. How quiet that is. It's great, isn't it? Doink. Okay, gonna move that. Okay, there we go. Trev Lyons, got it. Kev Barnett on the move. Liz Matthewman, this is it. This is it. Bidith Day, the volume, my volume's to max. Who cares about the neighbours? Mark Duffy, this is not a particularly long runway. Prestwick is 440 metres longer. Definitely full power on the brakes. Mark Duffy saying, wow. On the runway now, Gary Lockton saying. No? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, no, there isn't. Oh, yes, there is. Yeah. Okay, right, yeah. Air BT, one simply does not assume the gender of an aeroplane. Well, yes, you don't, but generally I call them she's. However, this particular aircraft, it is the Ruslan. I've got a big rumbly belly just gone on then, and hopefully I'll be able to make dinner by the time I get back. I've still got to walk all the way down there. I've got to walk all the way down there to the Moxie, whatever that is. That must be is that a hotel or something? But that's a fair old slap down there, isn't it? You know, I'll have to stand outside and. Not really, no. I mean, I'll try the Uber. I'll try the Uber from this spot, and then I can just take my stuff over to that roundabout. Okay, so we do have... What's that? Is there a dash 8 going out before it? Hurrah. Nice. Lux Air, dash 8 going out. He's going to be high by the time he gets to us, isn't he? Oh yeah, that's definitely old rumbles now. I'm right on the limit now. I'm right on the limit, folks. But who cares? It's taxiing Matthew Clark. Moving to the end of the runway, Gary Lockton. Time to blast the neighbours, Joe Thompson. Leroy, dash 8 might go first. Okay, keep me posted, folks. Real quick, I'm not scared of spooky men. Ah! Oh, sorry. Take a car, park, bus. Hey, I don't suppose I could call the hotel and have them come. Oh, I'm not going to rely on that. Gaz Grill, dash 8, definitely going out first. Oh, okay, GP, lost you. So you need to blah blah that pretty quick, don't you? Where is it? Go quick, GP. That's cool. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. I can see the tail. I can. I sounded like that lady. There once was a man from so and so who. What was her name? The woman. You remember that woman? No, the poet. The poet. What was her name? Who spoke like that? Always. Pam Ayres. Pam Ayres. Pam Ayres. You see it, folks. You see it. Some interesting lights in the background there. On some kind of like... I can see its tail. I can see it lined up. I can see Ruslan. Get ready, folks. Share. Amanda Chalmers made my other half jump. Oh, where BT scared the kitty. There be tails. Oh, that made his dog jump out of the Lux Air out first, here it comes now. This is a lovely sound, isn't it? This is a lovely sound, folks. I love the sound of a prop. Even if it is 20 miles away. I can hear the Ruslan from here. I can hear the engines, man. Something here, make sure that this line is perfectly clear. Let's put that down there so I'm not going to get any drag on it. Let me just check my climb out pan. Okay, I've got full rake on that. That's good. I swear I could hear the engines. There she is. There she is, ladies and gents. She's taxiing out now. Oh my goodness, man. This guy from SEA's just come down here to watch it. Yeah. I think, I hope. Oh man, you're not gonna. Hey man, I'm just here for the 124. It's going out now.
Do you have some drones?
Drones? No, this is just a camera. Just a camera.
Okay.
Here we go. Drones? Here we go. Sounds like she's I can hear it powering up. Where is that? Here she comes. Here she comes, folks. Hold on to your hats, boys. I think that's that 777. Is there a 777 that's just coming? Is she rolling? She's really holding it on the brakes, man. I hope. Yeah, it's blade speed as well, isn't it? It's just making sure that all the blades, everything is like 100% optimum power. It is. He's lined up. He's definitely lined up. Wow! Oh my goodness me! A round of applause for the Ruslan folks. What a departure, man! Yeah! Woohoo! Oh, that was worth the wait, wasn't it? Bye! No, really. Oh my goodness me. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Folks, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you. I thought someone was sailing by me. It's been a really long day, ladies and gentlemen. Since 7:30 this morning when we went live, I cannot thank you so much to everybody involved in today. All of you guys out there who've watched and enjoyed it. And listen, we'll be back. Hopefully Thursday. We'll see what we're going to be doing, but for sure we'll be back over the weekend. But really enjoyed your company today. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. And if you're watching this on replay, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Take care, folks. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.